we observe the first International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict, a day set aside to raise awareness of the need to put an end to conflict-related sexual violence, to honor victims and survivors of sexual violence around the world, we were optimistic that the increasing trend of reported sexual violence cases that were reported in the previous would decline. Sadly, data obtained from the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit, DOVSU, of the Ghana Police Service and hospitals across the country indicate that reported cases of sexual violence crimes, including domestic violence, rape, human trafficking, forced marriages, and defilement, are still increasing in many communities across the country, with women, girls, and children being the most affected. For instance, according to Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit of the Ghana Police Service in the Central Region, the cases of defilement and rape have increased in the region as 273 defilement cases of defilement and rape have increased. Defilement cases were recorded in 2016 against 191 in 2015. The figure represents an increase of 42.9%, while rape cases also increased from 38 in 2015 to 56 in 2016. Similarly, reported cases of rape have increased in Brown and Ahafo region from 21 in 2015 to 35 in 2016. Just here in Greater Accra region, rape is also on a rise at Lejekuku Kroho municipality, according to reports. The situation has compelled many women in the area to avoid stepping out at night for fear of being raped. According to statistics from the Lekman Hospital, in 2015 alone, about 30 cases were reported, with only a few being allowed to go through courts by either the victim or her relatives. Last year, 2016, recorded rape cases increased to 52, while the first quarter of 2015 witnessed 20 cases. Our own study of the Myriad reports indicate that just within the last 365 days, there has been over 50 sexual violence-related reports in the media. On an average, this is at least one every week rape cases that occur in this country. Just last month, on the 19th of May, 2017, a quack abortion doctor in Bukom was arrested for rape, whilst a child trafficking ring was busted with 7 girls rescued. In the previous month, April, a 24-year-old pastor was dragged before the Accra Circuit Court for allegedly inserting his fingers into the genitals of a 3-year-old girl at Choko. In the same month, 5 final year female students of Navrongo Senior High School, Navasco, were reported to have been gang raped. Earlier this year in January, there was a report that a doctor raped a nurse at Esikado Hospital. The next month in February, a 38-year-old driver was dragged to the Accra Circuit Court for allegedly defiling and impregnating his 14-year-old daughter at Domi in Accra, whilst 13 students of Jukwa Krobo JHS boycott school over sexual harassment from their teachers. In March, a 45-year-old man was hauled before the Accra Circuit Court for allegedly raping his 17-year-old daughter at Mimpeasem, a suburb of East Legon. In the same month, a bush rape of a teenager perpetrated by a gang at night at Datuko, a community in the Talensi district in the Upper East region, and captured on video had angry residents mounting pressure on the police to bring the culprits to book. The available data and media reports over the past 365 days clearly indicate that sexual violence is a canker in our society, and the perpetrators of some of these heinous crimes are people that you would least suspect. As a Ghanaian NGO dedicated to promoting the well-being of women and children, we are very concerned about these worrying trends. We can look on unconcerned as society as innocent people suffer. Something must be done to address the situation. We have come to the realization that in order for us to achieve desirable change in society, we, the non-state actors, will have to work together with state actors as well as the media as partners. It is my hope that we will all play our respective roles to end sexual violence in our dear country, Ghana, and in the world at large.